I thought I'd go ahead and just drop in a gummy worm. Been a while. It has been a while since we have talked about jumping spiders, and it's been even longer since we've talked about jumping spider babies. Editing Kat here. So I wanted to mention that today's video is sponsored by Micro Wilderness. Micro Wilderness is one of my favorite US-based breeders and vendors, and they have a ton of different species of tarantulas and true spiders, including jumping spiders, available on their website. You can shop there and use my code CAT10 at any time to save 10%. They're really awesome, and they are one of the very few vendors I trust with you guys, which is why I continue to work with them. So thank you so much, Micro Wilderness, for sponsoring today's video. And if you're in the market for a tarantula or even a jumping spider, they're definitely one of the first places that I would suggest looking. I've actually got quite a few jumping spider babies. Here is one of the mamas. She's a Phidippus johnsoni, or red-backed jumping spider. It might be a little difficult to see, but there are definitely babies wandering around in here. And mama is out looking. I think maybe she's hungry. It's been a while since she's eaten, just because she's been guarding her sack and, you know, raising all these dang kids. Here's the other mama we have. She is also a Phidippus johnsoni, and you can see she also has her hands pretty full. There's lots of babies in here. These ones haven't quite left the nest, but they should be any day now. And so yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and include that, but both mamas are doing great. But yeah, so I have all these babies now. I wasn't really planning on getting them. I didn't breed these. I get messages all the time that somebody caught or bought a wild jumping spider and they have all these babies now and they're unexpected and they don't really know what to do. So I thought I would just go ahead and like film. I'm gonna actually keep these babies. I typically don't keep them. If I kept them all, I would not have time to do anything besides feed and mist jumping spider babies, but I think I'll actually keep these for a while. And I wanted to just go ahead and house them simply all together for now, just because it's easier to feed them and keep up with them when they're all together, and then eventually you separate them into smaller groups. So I went ahead and I actually caught a bunch of these, and there's quite a few more in this enclosure, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch them all, but I'm just going to do my best and try to get them all into this cool little acrylic container. This is actually a food storage container from Target that I'm going to be turning into a jumping spider, baby jumping spider habitat. I know people use these a lot for adult jumping spiders too, like they do like homemade enclosures. Definitely something I want to try to do sometime, but for now we're just going to use this for the babies because it looks nice and I have an idea. So first, let's go ahead and see if we can retrieve a few more of these baby jumping spiders. I've got to say it's not the easiest task, but I'm gonna try to just grab a few more while we're here. The easiest way to catch the jumping spider babies is just getting like a little paintbrush, something like this, especially if it's long, that's gonna be more helpful. And what I tend to do is I just like kind of tap them, and then usually they will float down on their little web and stuff. Oh, there's mom. Let's go ahead and feed, let's offer mom a cricket while we're here. Let's see if she wants like a nice big meal because she just had a bunch of babies. Okay, I just put the worm here. I don't know if she'll actually take it. She is like, oh my gosh, what is that? She's like, I gotta think about that. Anyway, let me show you guys the babies. The babies are so cute. All right, I've been working so hard to try to catch them all. So these are the ones that I have managed to catch so far. So yeah, I have this food storage container. I know a lot of people use like pipe cleaners for the babies to web to and stuff. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna use dry moss. I think the dry moss is great, and I'm not gonna put in too much because I still wanna be able to kind of see like what's going on. And honestly, I really doubt that they're gonna be using it because normally they just kind of end up webbing to the top. Oh, this one already jumped off. Where are you going? That little face is ridiculously adorable. So adventurous. I bet these guys are ready to eat as well. And this one's about to go in the new enclosure. By the way, if you ever need to grab a jumping spider, you just kind of sweep behind them and they'll have a little web, and that web will just have them attached to it, just like this. I know it's probably ridiculously hard to focus, but yeah, that's the easiest way, and I just kind of lower them into there, gently tap them. It's like raining little jumping spiders. Here they go. Oh, there's so many. And this isn't even all of them. This is like not very easy to film, which is why I don't really film much about the jumping spider babies, because they're like so small. The camera barely picks them up, and it's also always chaos. Like I'm being completely outnumbered, so it's hard to like film it and like pay attention. I am trying, my dude. I am trying. They're like, we just webbed into this and now we have to get evicted again. Sorry, guys. All right, so there are a bunch of the babies. Oh, Strawberry, look, she got the hornworm while we were talking. I wish we didn't miss it, but sometimes they get shy with the camera in their face, so I didn't want to like stress her out more. All right, I'm gonna give them a very light mist. What I'm gonna do, so since this is an airtight thing and they're obviously going to need some sort of ventilation, what I like to do is get one of these cheap pair of like nylons from Walgreens or something, and I cut off the foot, or sometimes I cut like the legs off and I tie them together and I use it for like the larger enclosures and stuff. But these work great to keep babies inside of things. Obviously it's like really thin and airy, and it's also tight, so you can just go like this. Ooh. Perfect. Make sure it's like tight. And this is like the easiest way to keep babies. So I've got a bunch of fruit flies, and what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go put them in the refrigerator, get them to go to sleep, and then I will drop them in and we will see if any of these babies eat for the first time.
And now it's time for a Bowser break.
You want to say hi?
Hello.
Mr. Tarantula Kat. Can you go like find the cricket that's chirping and just like, you know?
It's everywhere.
No, I just got more crickets today and it's a loud one and I don't know which one it is. Thank you for turning the crickets off. Okay, so it's been a minute. My fruit flies have chilled, and that means they are not going to be as active and annoying. And we are going to try to feed baby jumping spiders and see if any are interested in eating yet. All right. Oh no, get in there. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Get in there. Okay, so there's definitely fruit flies in here, and I don't really know if any of them are gonna eat yet. I'm just gonna let them chill, do what they gotta do. And while we're feeding jumping spiders, I'm also going to just drop a couple gummy worms into these. Now, this one is Cherry. She is so cute. Okay, first of all, look at her enclosure. It is adorable. It's definitely one of my favorite enclosures. But yeah, this is Cherry, and she is absolutely adorable. She looks a lot like Strawberry, of course, because they're the same species. I thought I'd go ahead and just drop in a gummy worm and see if she eats it. I think it's gonna be a little big for her. So this one's not like massively ginormous. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna let her think about that. And then I also have Lemon over here. I have another like not super giant one that I can drop in. Immediately we like look at it, but I don't know if it's because we're scared or because we want to eat it. Probably a little bit of both. And I'm also gonna put a gummy worm in here with Banana, the other mama. I feel like she'll probably want that, so. And yeah, I'll report back if I catch any of them eating them, of course, so. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on in jumping spider world. I still have the mature male. He's not doing like the greatest because, you know, he's old and they don't really last too terribly long, but yeah, he's still up there. He ate recently. Pumpkin is still good. I checked on Wednesday the other day. She's also doing good. T. Saladonia are over there. Chestnut is over here still. I'll actually probably give them some gummy worms too because they're brave enough to take the big ones now that they're like full-grown adults. Anyway, like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not and you want to be. Don't forget I have an Instagram that I use probably way too much. It's @Tarantula.Kat. You can go follow me there. I also have a Patreon, podcast, and a Teespring. It is all linked down below. I will see you guys soon. Let's get into the Patreon pet pics. All right, Mr. Tarantula Kat, you can come out of hiding. Oh! Good thing I didn't stop recording yet.
Why?
Because Cherry is eating her worm. Yay, Cherry!
Good job.
That was much faster than I thought. I thought she'd actually just take a while. Awesome.